Hello, this is the Collective Soul Tarot and my name is Kay. Welcome to the channel. I'm going to be doing a personal reading that's not private. It will be publicly posted like I do with all my videos. This one is going to be for L name that was born in the birth year 1972. So I want to say thank you to the L name born 1972 for giving me this opportunity to practice this free reading. I gave 10 free readings to my community or whoever saw my post on it, that if you were to like and comment to one of the collective readings that I do on my playlist in this past week, then you get an opportunity for a free reading. Well, it turns out I had 14 people up till the end of Friday, which is when I cut it off, and so I have 14, but I've done about half of that now. But anyways, this is going to give me a chance to practice. I get practice with this so that I feel more confident when it's time for me to start doing private readings. But it's also helping to grow my channel with the likes and the comments. And people have been subscribing, so that's awesome too. I didn't expect that, but that's beautiful. Thank you so much to new subscribers. So, excuse me, if you like what you see or hear in this reading, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And like, share, and comment too, of course, would be fantastic. And I'm going to get started now with the Intuit Tarot cards deck here. Excuse me. And I'm just going to take a brief moment and call upon Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit to guide and assist me today with correctly interpreting the energies in the cards and to help me see clearly. Thank you. We're going to do the Celtic cross spread, starting off with the current situation and the overall energies for that. There's the first one. So Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for the L names born 1972 for today, which is Sunday, October the 29th, 2023. Now this is a feminine, and I'm assuming her love interest would be a masculine, although she didn't tell me. But it doesn't matter whether you're a feminine or masculine for this. If you're an L name, then this could resonate for you, or if you're an L name with 1972, even better. It doesn't matter if you're feminine or masculine. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck. I've already done a lot of pre-shuffling. And this is where Archangel Michael has got me ready. He's got me ready to start it off. Let's go. This one is the Six of Wands. Okay, so congratulations, right? Six of Wands is about victory and success. Just feeling like you're being seen. You want to feel happy moving forward. This could also mean a career change or a career promotion or something that's really going to have you recognized and acknowledged by others. You could be online as an entrepreneur, or you are working for somebody else and you've been promoted, and it's giving you the chance to slowly inch forward in your life. So that is the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who is trustworthy, faithful, perseveres, and moves steadily forward. Like that old turtle and the hare. The turtle always makes the finish line. The hare does, but loses or gets distracted or something. But he doesn't win. It's the turtle that wins. And this is what this slow energy of the Knight of Coins is. They are the slowest energy in the deck, as well as the slowest energy of the horses, of the knights, right? So you're also on a horse here, and you're holding that flag in the Six of Wands. So you want to move victoriously, but taking your time and not impulsively or recklessly. Taking your time to make sure that whatever you're going towards will be something solid and long lasting. Okay, what's the distant past? The Queen of Swords. Okay, L names 1972. You either ran into somebody in the Queen of Swords energy, or this is you in the distant past. Okay, maybe you had to be a Queen of Swords, cut somebody out. Recent past, Three of Swords, but, you know, heartbreak, right? Three of Swords, recent past. Yeah, well, we don't, you know, heartbreak, that's what the Three of Swords is. It's very clear. Six of Cups is what you're thinking about. You're thinking about the past, somebody from your past that you are in nostalgia about right now. This is your thoughts up here. In nostalgia about right now. You're thinking about them and you have fond memories of them, and you may even be looking to move back towards them in a relationship. What's the bridging energy? Justice. Okay. Needing the if there's a justice card, this is your bridging energy. It means there's injustice in your past that needs to be corrected. Balance. The scales need to be balanced. What's your fears? Ace of Wands. You're fearing not having a passionate new beginning, you know, to pursue your desires, whether that's people, person, place, or thing. You're fearing that, or that you'll be seen as somebody who is too passionate, you know, not serious enough, just wanting to have some fun. In your environment, the waxing moon person, somebody who's making progress. Let's do another card for that one. The vernal equinox. Timing is, you know, dark to light. Somebody's feeling uncertain, and that's why the dark to the light with the vernal equinox, but is going to be moving into more certainty. Let's do another one. The Chariots. Somebody who wants to take fast action forward. Okay? Someone wants to take fast action forward. Where should I put this? Okay. What are you hoping for? Two of Swords? No. You're not wanting to sit on the fence and be sitting there not making a decision. You want to be able to get off the fence, having made a decision and moving forward with clarity, okay, right, and being able to express the way you feel towards somebody. This other way, the upright, is suppressing your emotions, not having the clarity. There's blinder over your eyes, right? And you're blocking your emotions. You may be blocking somebody, or they're blocking you. Two, okay, outcome. Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles. You want to be committed to somebody that you love, that you want to be with. Okay, what's your energy? Clarification, strength. You need clarity. I mean, you need strength and courage to push down the beast in you, the ego, the fears of moving forward, of doing this, by to get off the fence and make that decision that you're going to move towards somebody who you see yourself as being a Queen of Pentacles with, or they see you as that. Either way, it's a committed queen, a queen that commits. All right, she's very agreeable. She's knows a lot of, like, she's worldly in the sense that she has a lot of great skills and capabilities to move through her everyday life, but she also has a good financial head on her shoulders, and people like her. People like her a lot. She's dependable. She's natural. She's grounded. Very practical, logical, right? Very, very grounded person. Okay, whereas like the Queen of Cups is more like heart-centered in the sense that she's more airy-fairy, in the sense that she allows her heart to help navigate her through life, how she feels about things, intuitively and stuff like this. Queen of Cups doesn't. Queen of Cups is more like, I gotta see it to believe it, whereas Queen of Cups, what did I say? Queen of Coins is the one that needs to see it to believe it mentality, whereas the Queen of Cups, with the great intuition they have, is more like, I will see it when I believe it. Yeah, see it when I believe it. I will believe it. Yeah, I will see it when I believe it, right? You got to believe it, and then it manifests. It comes forward. But the Queen of Coins has got to she's got to be able to see it before she'll believe it. Make sense? Four of Swords, respite, so courage, boy. There's something going on with you. L names 1972 birth year. That you want a brand new passionate pursuit, type of beginning, a new life. You want justice. You're brokenhearted. You're looking at the past and being nostalgic, which is leaving you just sitting, instead of moving, it's leaving you sitting. Being nostalgia is just thinking, it's fantasizing, it's remembering, having memories. So you need to get off the fence and take action in order for you to become that Queen of Coins, and to take back, to recapture your strength, your inner strength. You're going to have to turn to your divinity more so, Miss Queen of Coins, the one who's so grounded. You're going to have to start considering your heart. If you haven't been already, and let's see if you've been. Like the Queen of Swords energy is intuition, but we don't know for certain this is you. This Queen of Swords is highly intuitive, okay? But yeah, during this time, as you can see, it's like church windows here, okay? It means that you need to rest with your divinity, with your heart, with God. You need to sit in some respite time, considering what your heart is really crying out for. How and who. What, how, and who. That your heart will never mislead you, never. Especially being a Queen of Cups or Queen of Coins. You're so grounded and practical that you're going to probably kill every single thing that your heart cries out for, because you're going to have to do some research. You're going to have to really look at it upside down, upright, sideways, and all around before you say, okay, or you say, no, I need more information. You'll be logically killing your inspiration is what I'm saying. You'll be logically killing your inspiration. So be careful. Meditate. If you're not meditating already, L names, born 1972, begin. This is really, if you consider that, you're laying down, you're meditating. You're in respite. When you're spending time in isolation, what better time is it? Don't put the TV on. Get yourself in a quiet room away from any family members, kids and pets and stuff like that, and put some earbuds in. Play some meditation music on your phone with your earbuds connected to it. Go to the community tab that I have on my channel for the Collective Soul Tarot and play one or all of those videos I have on there for meditation. Some are just simple instrumental music, some are Tibetan bowls, singing Tibetan bowls, which I love. Oh my God. I mean, I feel it penetrating right down my spine and into my soul when I listen to that frequency coming down through the top of my head. I imagine it like that. And I feel it. I do. I feel energies really well. But also, I have my own channel, YouTube channel called 8-Minute Meditations. There's a link in the description box of every video. There will be in this one too. So you can connect to my 8-Minute Meditations. There's like 8 free videos on there for you to listen to that have to do with relaxing your body. They're all guided. They're professionally produced videos, meditations. And there's, like I said, one for relaxation, or 1 or 2, and then there's to help reduce your anxiety and anger, to help center your thoughts, right? And for self-love, of guided meditation on self-love. So I highly encourage you to check those out too, and get yourself into daily practice of meditation for at least 10 minutes, every single day, and preferably at the same time of day. Because when you put that kind of focused energy in one area of your house, then it's going to help elevate your mind, like make it still it faster, bring you into that meditative state of, like, was it beta, alpha, theta state, brainwaves, right? Puts you in that state easier, faster. when you do it in the same place every time. If you can't, that's fine. Don't say, well, I can't do that then because I can't do it in the same place all the time. Don't sweat it, just do it. Okay, so that's a great way for you to start really honing in on what your heart is telling you. That you would be happy if you do this and you do that. Just follow your heart. Follow your heart. 7 of Cups is their energy. So they're wanting to take action and move forward. 7 of Cups is about being confused though and having maybe too many options. And what's their other energy? 5 of Coins, but they're feeling left out in the cold. Okay, so perhaps this one wants to take action towards you. They want to have you in their life, but they're confused. They know you, right? They've probably known you for a while, but they're confused, and they probably have other options too, but the one that they're feeling left out of that particular option is you. And they feel like they're left out in the cold, and they're missing you. They feel like there's distance and separation between two people, making him feel like perhaps that, making him feel sad, wanting to be with somebody that maybe off limits kind of thing. So what's the energy of the back? 5 of Swords. So this has been sabotaging energy. Your energy. Aha! Look at this. 10 of Cups, Queen of Cups, 7 of Wands, and the High Priestess. Wow. L name, born 1972. You have been sabotaging your efforts to move forward because you're sitting on the fence, and for any other reason too that we don't know yet. But you're married. You're in a 10 of Cups. You're in a 10 of Cups relationship. Yeah, that is not so happily ever after. It's not so much of a storybook ending anymore. It's gone south, and it may have been with somebody who was emotionally manipulative towards you, but you are in your heart center in this here. You're in your heart center here, and it's been challenging because in the 7 of Wands you've been having to fight off people who, look at that ego fighting, not trying to fight off that one there, trying to fight off people who want to keep you in the dark and secrets hidden, and just make you feel like you're less than who you really are. That they're challenging you. They're challenging you. You're having to stand your ground and fight for your right to be happy, to have your heart fulfilled with whoever it is you choose to be with. And you, as a Queen of Cups, you've been having to put up some healthy boundaries around yourself so as to keep those people and their thoughts and expectations and their words of spite or anger or revenge or whatever at bay. All right, let's talk about these two energies, the 6 of Wands and the Knight of Coins, please. Start clarifying. Okay, there's the 4 of Cups. The Star. 6 of Wands, Knight of Coins. You have been feeling very dissatisfied and disappointed, feeling rejected. Page of Coins and the Star. You have kids. You may have kids, children, or child that you need to consider as you're taking these actions forward. But you just want to be able to have that new beginning of great news that says, I can do this, I can move forward, I can do this. You want it because you have the wish to have your wish fulfilled. You want to heal from your past trauma. You want to heal, and with the justice, whatever, you want to heal and mend a connection between yourself and this one here. There may have been trouble in paradise there. So, Queen of Swords, let's talk about the distant past. What happened then? Who was the Queen of Swords, and what was that about? Please, Archangel Michael, the Holy Spirit. You either rejected him, or you feel rejected by whoever it was you're with, and you just want to lay down a new foundation, a new solid foundation with somebody that you want to mend the connection with, i.e. this one. Queen of Swords, yeah. L names, 1972. What's this? The Devil. Full Moon. Seven of Pentacles. And the Knight of Cups, with the Eight of Cups of walking away. That's the Knight of Wands. Okay. And it was in this, it was upside down, with the Nine of Cups upside down. The Ten of Coins upright, meaning you were in a long-term commitment with somebody way back when. So you had to step into your Queen of Swords energy because somebody was highly toxic in your life. Strings attached, right? You're feeling stuck to them. You felt uncertain. However, during this time with this toxicity with this person, your subconscious mind had becoming illuminated to the sense where you were seeing what was going on. You're having these fears and doubts about taking action and doing something, and you see how looking in the past of what you've been able to sow as a result of all this toxicity. It's fine. It's not that great. It could be better. It's only 7 of 10 coins. So you want more. You want to be able to birth more. You want to be able to sow more seeds that will yield much more, larger yield of harvest. Right? Give your love. Follow your love. On that horse, the Knight of Cups. Being able to move towards somebody who is you feel is going to be devoted and sincere, who loves you. You leaving this toxicity with this past person behind, moving towards the one that you love. Because this one here had been playing on you and overindulging. These are the King of Wands and the Nine of Cups in reverse, right? King of Wands upright is just having a brand new, divinely inspired, kick-starting off a divinely inspired new path of passionate pursuits. In reverse, it's player-like energy. In the upright, Nine of Cups is like having an emotional fulfillment. But if you're married to somebody and you're doing that with somebody else, it's an overindulgence. You're having more than your fair share, right? So you could have been, but whoever you were with in a long-term commitment, they were possibly have done that with you. It broke your heart. You walked away, so you may be divorced or have put that away. May have, or it's about to be broken. The contract may be about to be broken with this one. Okay, Three of Swords. Eight of Swords. Wow. You're up in your head, which makes sense for what's going on here in this reading, with you being on the fence like that and feeling conflicted. Okay, Eight of Swords, and then because something was revealed to you with the sun illuminating Winter solstice, find the light within. Okay, that's just kind of an added card. Let's do another one. The Tower. Ace of Coins. Now this is the good news. All right. Ace of Coins. You've been through it. You've been through the Tower moment. The moment where everything falls apart, where it comes crashing down, your life does, what you've built up till this point with somebody, maybe having kids and all that too. And it just came to a terrible end that broke your heart. Three of Swords. It was very heartbreaking. It left you in the dark for quite some time, because look, you got the thing around your eyeballs, right? You're in your own self-imposed prison by all the thoughts of, not feeling worthy and not being loved, and having experienced such a dreadful thing that you never expected you would, and now you're having all these different feelings towards your partner, your spouse, and it's just it's very revealing to you. It's been revealing that they had messed around on you there in the distant past, and may still be. And yeah, that's the Tower. So the Tower came in, it revealed to you what it was, that maybe you had some thoughts about that's what was going on, and it was revealed and confirmed to you. Now this is the Divine's offer right here. It came after the Tower. The Tower comes because it had to. There were two hearts that were not crying out for each other, who were together and making each other miserable. Okay? Even though you built a life together, you were miserable. And if you don't recognize it right now, you soon will realize that you have been miserable. It just may not have looked like it at the time as much. Something you could put up with, or something you were just, it was your imagination. It wasn't really happening. But this is the Divine's offer saying, no, what you were thinking, what you were intuiting was correct. And because you have now taken charge to walk away, you see, whenever you take action to leave what does no longer serve your life or your heart in any way, and start listening to your heart as it's crying for you to start thinking and doing things differently than the choices that you've been making up until now, the Divine comes in and says, I will prosper you. I will prosper you. This is a great big blessing of prosperity and abundance. So you follow your heart. You have my promise, because following your heart is following God's will, right? You have my promise. I have your back, and everything that you need in due time, in divine timing, will come, as long as you have that faith and you're patient for the divine timing to make the next step forward. You do that, and they're going, your path is going to be paved very nice and smooth. We'll probably put red velvet on it for you, for your little tender tootsies to navigate on your path. Feel it really nice and comfortable path forward, right? You listen for divine time and be patient, and you trust that the Divine really is holding you and has your back, because as long as you follow your heart, Queen of Coins, as long as you follow your heart, Queen of Cups, the Divine is going to guide you through all that intuition that you have and time spent in meditation. So if you really want to have some clarity, and I can't say this, enough, L names at 1972, if you really want to have clarity of what your next step is and how you're going to do it, meditate and pray. Okay? Be patient, trust in that the information that you need is going to come exactly when you're ready for it. It can't come any sooner, because then it will be wasted. It will come exactly when you're prepared to have that kind of experience come into your life. Yep, that's how the Divine works, and it's for the purpose of the Divine knowing that you totally trust it to move you into those experiences that you dream about having with somebody who truly loves you and is completely and 100% devoted to you, and only you, and will always only be. So the Six of Cups, Six of Swords, okay, is what you're thinking about, remember. You're nostalgically thinking about somebody that you'd like to move towards because you see them as being calmer waters emotionally because you had been betrayed. Ten of Swords, right? That's the final chapter. Nine of Wands, you've been a wounded warrior. You're thinking about all of this because of this marriage that you've been in that has not been fair. That's left you heavily burdened. Yep. There you go. That's all your thoughts. It's been painful for you. You think about how things were easier in the past and how somebody you met that was there, that you want to move from this, turmoil of rough waters of the emotions with your husband or long-term partner who betrayed you with the Ten of Swords. But that Ten of Swords, that's the last. It has to end now. The Nine of Wands, there's also a Ten of Wands here. This is you saying, Nine of Wands, saying, I am wounded. You're thinking to yourself, I'm so wounded. I have so many burdens on my shoulders. I have to consider this, I have to consider that, I have to, maybe I have to go back to school, maybe I need to get a new job. How am I going to support myself? Am I going to be able to live this to the status or whatever, not necessarily status, to the level that you were living here with this one? It's very, very burdensome. You just don't know how you're going to be able to do what you got to do. That's why you have to turn to the divine. Because anything in your world, Miss Queen of Coins, anything in your world that you have to see it to believe it is just not going to do it for you. You don't have any solutions, any appropriate solutions. And it always comes to that point when you're ready. It comes to that point where you just don't know how it's going to happen. I'm there too. You just don't know how it's going to happen, and you have to say, okay, the world is not showing me the way. I just don't see how this is going to work. I only make so much money, and I only have so much skills, or I can't leave a job and work at 30 years. I'll lose my retirement. That kind of stuff, right? To start all over again, when you're ready to retire, whatever your situation is, it's not going to solve your problem. You can work as hard as you can your fingers to the bone trying to find that solution that's going to help you move and put whatever the turmoil is in your past behind you, the heartache behind you, and move forward into that calmer waters, right? Leaving the Ten of Swords energy behind, because that's the end of that. You are going to talk to the divine. Remember, it says you follow your heart, you start listening to me through your respite time. Find your strength and courage to stand up and take that sword, or baton. It should be a baton. I'm not sure why it's a sword. I keep saying that, but it just baffles me. It's a Nine of Wands and it looks like a sword to me. So you take that last wand of the 10, these here, 10 wands, who she didn't have, but she's got a lot of burdens, right? She's carrying heavy weight and she has to walk from wherever to wherever. So you're going to pick up that last ball because you still have your age. You're not too old for anything, and you have your skills, your experience, and you have your motivation and your strength, your inner and physical strength to be able to take up that last baton, that last fight, and fight for your right to have the heart experience in your life that you are crying out for. Just crying out, your heart is just crying out for this type of experience with another human being. But first you have to get that solidified, I guess, engaged with your own lover, who is God. The lover within you. You have to learn to love yourself and become the lover that you want someone else to be in your life, right? You got to do it first for yourself before you can give it to another. It just makes sense. I always talk about how someone comes and asks if they can borrow your lawnmower, and you say, I don't have a lawnmower, or else I'd lend you it. And they say, well, how is that? And you look at your yard, it's beautifully manicured, it's been mowed. Well, I hire somebody. So I'm pretty sure they don't want me to lend their lawnmower to you, so I'm sorry, but yeah, I have a beautiful manicured yard. Thank you for saying that, but however, I can't lend you my lawnmower. So you can't lend your neighbor a lawnmower unless you have one to lend, right? Same thing. You cannot expect that kind of experience in a person that you're looking to provide that kind of love as a lover, that God is a lover to us, until you become God's lover. Does that make sense? You got to become God's lover so that you can attract the very person in your life that will emanate that will reflect that to you. Okay? I hope that makes sense. You want that equal reciprocity, that your marriage did not offer that to you. It's been bringing a lot of burdens on you throughout. So there's the justice. Right now we're going to clarify the justice. So this is what you're thinking about. You're thinking about all of this. So Miss Queen of Pentacles, Mrs. or whatever, I kid you not, and I do not mislead you. You get straight with your lover, your divine, during some healing respite time, and keep up with it every day, meditating for at least 10 minutes, and hopefully in the same spot. You'll see your life change in amazing, miraculous ways that you're just going to be going, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. Trust me, been there and doing it. So we've got Nine of Swords, yeah, heavy distress of having marital issues. With the King of Wands, let me see, and the Page of Swords with the Eight of Coins. So the King of Wands, that guy there, if that's not you being asked to step into your more aggressive energy of taking action forward, which it also could be that, because if you've been in high distress, it's like, if you're so stressed, do something, right? That's what probably your best friend or a counselor would say. If you're so stressed, then do something. So you may be, with the justice here, stepping into your aggressive King of Wands, take charge, take control, action-oriented type behavior, so that the scales can get balanced just through your own abilities with your lover securely in your heart, and you're listening to it, moving forward. You have been keeping an eye on somebody, from a distance. There's been a truth that has been long awaited to be told to this one here. Long awaited. You're watching him from a distance, and yeah, you want to speak to him. You do. You want to speak to him. You want to send him a message. And you're going to tell him that you want to work real hard, taking action and control of my life. No longer sitting on the fence. I'm going to be working really hard, not only in my finances so that I can be independent, source and support myself with God helping me all along the way. But it's you I love. It's you I want to be with. Remember, you have this Knight of Cups here. You want to have Knight of Cups with him. Mr. Waxine and Vernal. So let's talk about their energy now. He's giddy up and going. Three of Cups, yeah. The Magician. Four of Wands. And the Lovers. With the Moon, secrets and all that sort of stuff. So, the Lovers. It's been so long since we talked about him, I have to look at the cards now. Yeah. He's been uncertain, feeling left in the dark with the Moon card. Confused and feeling left out of your life. He's been wanting to take action towards you because he sees you as the one. He wants to reunite with you and, party, but, celebrate with you whether socially or just the two of you, but he wants to eventually manifest this Four of Wands with you. Now, is that what you want? This is celebrating in union, coming together, reuniting in celebration. This is as well, but this is also too, it could be that he's remembering how he was in a third party with you. You put him in a third party. Or, let's see here. So, it's not necessarily that you had been, dating this guy while you were with your husband, spouse, or long-term partner. But he definitely wants to have that reunion with him in celebration. But there's like, both of these cards are kind of like almost saying the same thing. But I don't see any other cards other than the fact that they feel like an option and confused and being left out in the cold, with maybe being chosen over someone else. Like someone else chosen over him. Perhaps this Chariot card is about being recklessly moving impulsively towards you at a time when you weren't available. I would have to say, because this one is out with this one, because if this, let's put it this way, if this card didn't come out and it was just these two, then I would say, yeah, he wants to be in a union with you, celebrating a union with not much further consideration as to what the other cards might point to, which could be the third party. So it's perhaps, I believe that I'd have to say, because of what the Divine's got out here for the cards, is that he's remembering. And then you got this fear of being like too zealous, zealous or whatever you say. Yeah, I would have to say that he feels like he was put in a third party situation with you and whoever you were with, whether it's this one or someone before that. And yeah, but he wants to be able to take action towards you. He wants to have you in his life. You need to mend that connection with him right here. And then you guys get things settled, is what the Divine say. You two come back together. If that's what you agree to do, you come back together, celebrate. And while you're celebrating, you'll manifest maybe, moving in together, making, having nuptials, or just making more priorities and commitments towards each other as a couple. You might be fearing that you'd be seen by him as just playing with him again. All right, so let's talk about your energy, Queen of Coins, your outcome energy. What can we know, Archangel Michael, about our Queen of Coins energy? She is also a Queen of Cups. Okay, so she's got heart and mind balance. She does already. Well, you will when you get more grounded here. And being grounded might be simply as you being able to find your way independently of your marriage. Okay. Death. You're putting something to an end so that you can transform yourself. It's always for the better. Hangman, because you're feeling stuck, that you can't move because the Divine has you there. And you have the Two of Cups right here. Three of Coins, Two of Cups. Yeah, this is good. This is good, Elnanes, 1972. You get your legs underneath you here. Get yourself grounded. You're already, you already know how to tap into your intuition. You already live heart-centered. So, but you bring some balance into that with your being grounded and independent by ending this over here. You can see this is kind of looks like well, it could be a nun, but it kind of looks like a bride as well. Putting an end to that beat up, scary looking bride there, to come out through after a time of introspection and looking at life differently, taking on other people's perspectives, changing your mind, in other words. This inspires an awakening with God, letting its presence known during your time, right, of meditation in particular, that you do that and you will be able to move into to the two of you coming together to create a very solid foundation together as Three of Coins. All right, not third party, Three of Coins, because the two of you will be devoted to each other. You already are in love with each other, just being more devoted and committed to each other as a couple together. I mean, I think that looks really great. What do you think? Let me know if you can, okay? But yeah, you need to get off the fence. You need to find that justice by stepping into your King of Wands. Take action, take control, take charge of your life. Okay? Really be fueled by leaving the turmoil behind for calmer waters of being with somebody that you feel that you've known for a long time, that you have a lot of nostalgia for, and you dearly love, great feelings and memories for, and allow the divine to inspire you through these respite times. Okay? Yep, you will be transformed. You'll be transforming yourself, which transforms your whole entire life, because you've transformed. You've changed your perspective. You're seeing things differently, and you're taking charge of your life, not just sitting on your laurels, having someone else make those decisions for you. Okay, let's do this. Adrift. Not willing to settle down or be responsible. Time to commit and put down roots. I just said that. Sitting, it's no longer sitting on your laurels and letting others, make those decisions for you. So you've been adrift, right? You've been in this little boat of yours for some time, with this not being able to get off the fence. That's what you want. Your hopes is to get off the fence, okay? What's the next one? Reaching. You're trying to connect, but love eludes you. Stepping out of your comfort zone will help. So love eludes you, right? Because where is this Eight of Swords energy being stuck in your head and having this broken heart? Those things will push love away. You really have to have this relationship, this deep, intimate relationship with the greatest lover of all, who's inside of you, who's inside of all of us. They're right there. We don't have to travel across the neighborhood or the town, city, or even the next state or country, or across the water to connect with our lover, in that physical lover. We connect with this one first, and then that path is going to be laid out for you to find your way a lot easier, but in the right divine timing, when you're absolutely ready and prepared, that you actually have a lawnmower is what I'm saying. You actually have a lawnmower to give. When your neighbor knocks on your door. Rabbit hole. Crazy drama makes for wild adventures, but not peace. How far are you willing to go? Yeah. Do you like, okay, sitting on the fence would tell people that you like the drama. You want to be in it. But that's not your truth. It isn't. You really don't. But to others, and who cares about other whatever things, but to others it would look like, well, you're not making any different decisions, so you must like the insanity. It's just like that. If you keep doing the same thing but expect things to be different, that's an example or the definition of insanity. So you got to do things differently in order to have a different experience. That's changing your mind right here. Being hung upside down for a different perspective, finding your strength and courage so that you can step up and let your fears, tame your fears, and walk confidently in love with the greatest lover of all. Okay, so that was 3 there. And then the next one I want to do is an affirmation that you can take with you. You know, take a screenshot if you feel up to it. Take a screenshot so that you can read it whenever you need to be reminded of this tarot card reading, which is the divines, you know, the divines all over it. This is the divines telling us what's been going on and what can happen if you do this. And divine guidance, right? Wow. Okay. I'll just make a mess while I'm doing this, okay? Yeah, that's right, Corey. Okay, just make a mess. That's right. Right for you. Right for you, okay? Make a mess. You're good at making messes. All right. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit. And they're so much fun to shuffle. Look at them. They're so tall. I'm just kidding. Yep. All right. What's your affirmation? The calm. Calm. This all speaks calm. 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 Calm, calm. Justice is calm too. All right? That broken heart will heal and mend and have you going forward, following your heart in no time. The calm. I breathe. That's meditation. Live and grow the light within me. I do one thing at a time and focus on the present moment, waiting for divine timing. I cast off my doubts. All fear dissipates, and I find peace in my being. Yeah, remember you're taming the fears too, which brings calm into your mind. You tame the fears, you're just going to have happy days of bliss and love, the kind you want. Now, it doesn't mean it's not going, you know, you're not going to have up and down still, but I'll tell you this much. You bring the divine into your life, and you really start spending that kind of quality time every day, your emotions go from like this. You know, you see the roller coaster, goes from that to like, ooh, yeah, you're going to have little wavers, but you know what? Every time you start getting out of emotional balance, which is this, right? You will immediately come back to equilibrium, like so quickly come back into equilibrium. For like example, just an example, if let's say your kid does something, let's just assume you have a kid living at home, does something like they were supposed to clean up their room and they didn't, you're gonna say, look Johnny, I have told you a million times to clean up your room, that is your one task that you're supposed to do after you get home from school besides doing your homework, and your room is not clean and you haven't got your homework done. And you're going to be really mad. You're going to want to be screaming at him. You know, that's until you start getting your emotions controlled, balanced, right? Well, you're going to start feeling like, they just don't respect me, you know? The kid just doesn't respect me. You know, what do I got to do? Stand on my head? Do I have to beat it out of them? You know, like, you're just going to have these thoughts and this anger welling up in you that how dare that kid not respect me? I'm their parent, you know, and they should be listening to me. I'm the one, when they're living under my roof, and they should be doing what I tell them to do. It's not about me listening to what they want to do. It's about me, you know, them following our rules of the house. You know, you're going to go down that rabbit hole a little bit with your thoughts and your emotions. But because you're spending time in meditation every day, that doesn't last very long. It's like you may have gone down, but then whoop, up, like an air balloon is pulling you up from where you most often would spend more time during certain situations, right? Just an example. But that's what happens when you spend time with God, making Him your lover, and you're meditating on a regular basis. You're just so much calmer, fluid, and your life flows better. Without it, it's like, you know, bumping into people and things and getting all angry about this, and, you know, people cutting you off on the road, and terrible. I used to be in that energy too, but not anymore. And my life is just so much different because of it. So I hope that this was helpful for you, L names born 1972. And again, thank you so much for letting me do this with you. Take care until next time, and have a great weekend. Bye for now.